guys, today I'm going to be talking about a book called Magyk, the first part of a 7-book series by Angie Sage. The book is about a boy named Septimus Heap, the seventh son of a seventh son, a position that supposedly grants him incredible magical power. But before that theory can be tested, newborn Septimus is taken from his family, pronounced dead by the midwife. That very same night, Septimus's father, Silas Heap, finds a bundle containing a newborn girl with violet eyes. Silas brings the baby home, and the Heaps raise her as their own. But what exactly happened to Septimus? And who is this mysterious girl? It will only take a dash of magic, a pinch of mystery, and a whole lot of danger to find out. I think Magyk is a good book to add to bookshelves everywhere. It has plenty of magic, plenty of whimsy, and enough cabbage sandwiches to keep fantasy lovers reading till way past midnight. You can find Magyk in Fiction SAG. Until next time!
Hello Getty's Middle School. Today I'm here to tell you about this new book, Basketball Strategy on the Hardwood by Peter Douglas. From baskets at the YMCA to March Madness, basketball has come a long way in 125 years. Basketball was invented in America, but it is loved in countries all over the world. It requires stamina and strength along with the skills to handle the ball, to make shots under pressure, or to cut off the lane to the basket on defense. From training and conditioning to practicing, taking shot after shot, it's all a part of being prepared for the game day. This book would be great if you play basketball or just want to learn more about the sport. You can find Basketball Strategy on the Hardwood in Nonfiction 76.323 DOU.
Hello everybody, Alex here, and today I'm going to show you the two books, Jaguar, a tradition of luxury and style, and Corvette, the classic American sports car. When you drive a Jaguar, you're driving a masterpiece, for it is one of the world's hottest cars. As the car of princes and kings, it is a ruling symbol of luxury. But this Jaguar is not the only world's hottest car. The Corvette, one of the best sports cars from the 1950s, is very epic. Sleek, powerful, and stylish, it is definitely an amazing 2C supercar. So if you want to read Jaguar, a tradition of luxury or style, or Corvette, the classic American sports car, then you can find them in Nonfiction 629 COC and 629 GAC.
Hey, I'm Abby, and I'm here to tell you about two new nonfiction books called EyeWitness Universe and EyeWitness Planets. In EyeWitness Universe, you can discover the secrets of pulsars and black holes, and learn how they are created by dead stars. Find out how the universe started with a big bang and what scientists think will eventually happen to it. See spectacular photographs of distant stars taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. EyeWitness Planets lets you discover moons, asteroids, dwarf planets, comets, and other solar system bodies. Find out about the spacecrafts that have journeyed to distant worlds and take a close look at the 8 planets which orbit our sun. You can find EyeWitness Universe in Nonfiction 523.4 STO and EyeWitness Planets in Nonfiction 520 KER.
Hey everybody, did you know that we have a manga series in the library which has sold over 40 million copies worldwide, spans 42 volumes, and has been adapted as an anime series with 178 episodes and a full-length movie in theaters? It's even been turned into different video games for platforms like Nintendo DS and PlayStation 2, as well as a half-hour weekly radio show, music CDs, and even a trading card game. No, I'm not talking about Naruto. I'm talking about The Prince of Tennis. The Prince of Tennis series is about a tennis prodigy named Ryoma Echizen who moves back to Japan in order to attend his father's old-school Seishun Academy, a private middle school famous for its powerful tennis team. I'm really pleased to announce that we're completing the book series with volumes 32 through 42 so that you can read the entire story from beginning to end. I hope that you graphic novel fans will take a look at The Prince of Tennis because it's actually a very interesting series and you can find it in the graphic collection KON.
Hey y'all, I'm Abby.
And I'm Riley.
And we're here to tell you about one of our favorite series called
Slated by Terry.
The main character, Kayla, has no memory of anything she did.
Erased. Her personality wiped. Her memories lost forever. She had been slated.
The government claims she was a terrorist and that they're giving her a second chance, as long as she plays by their rules.
But echoes of the past whisper in Kayla's mind. Someone is lying to her, and nothing is as it seems.
Who can she trust in her search for the truth?
This is a great trilogy that also contains the Book 2, Fractured, and Book 3, Shattered.
If you like the Match series by Ali Condi or the Legend series by Marie Lu, you will really enjoy Slated.
You can find Slated in fiction, TER.
Hello, my name is Alex and I'm here to tell you about a book called Crow Smarts by Pamela S. Turner. In this book, you'll learn about the brain of the world's brightest bird. Has anyone ever called you bird brain? Well, it's no longer an insult. In fact, it's a compliment. For crows are super smart. They should be alongside dolphins and monkeys in the ranks of smart animals. They not only use tools, but actually make their own bird toolkit. But the question is, are they smarter than a second grader? How do the crows learn to use and make tools? Why do they eat the eyeballs of dead things? These questions plus others will be answered in Crow Smarts, which you can find in Nonfiction 598.8 TUR.
Hey everyone, Mason here, and I'm here to tell you about an amazing book called The Dangerous Book for Boys by Con and Hal Igleden. In this book, you'll learn how to play stickball, do coin tricks, and even make a periscope. Do you want to know how to build an electromagnet? Simply go to page 148. Want to learn 5 knots every boy should know? Try page 9. I recommend this book because it has tons of interesting skills many people don't have in our age of technology. There's even a section on girls and making go-karts.
But wait, it's not over yet. I'm Abby.
And I'm Kaylee.
And we're here to tell you about a way better book called The Daring Book for Girls by Andrea J. Buchanan
and Miriam Peskowitz. This book includes really cool stuff like how to make a lemon-powered clock, how to build a good fort, putting up your hair with just a pencil, and even how to make a willow whistle.
It also teaches you about doing yoga, being a spy, slumber party games, and a mysterious secret garden. I guarantee you that this book is 1,000 times better than The Dangerous Book for Boys.
No way! My book has important life skills boys and girls should know.
Well, the Daring book teaches you how to be strong, brave women, and it also teaches you how to survive in the wild. Beat that.
I can make the greatest paper airplane in the world.
Well, I learned how to do 5 karate tricks from my book. Hey-ya!
Guess that sounds pretty cool.
Well, I guess yours is pretty cool too.
Well, you should check out The Dangerous Book for Boys in Nonfiction 031.02 IGG.
I think I will, but you can also check out the Daring book for girls in Nonfiction 646.7 BUC.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Yeah, come on, Kaylee.
Okay.
Hey there, reading peeps. I'm super excited to tell you about a new 2-book graphic set called Mighty Jack and Mighty Jack and the Goblin King. These 2 books tell the story of Jack and the Beanstalk with a very modern twist. Jack is a boy from a single-parent home. He has a younger sister who never speaks except for that one day at the flea market when she convinced him to trade in the family car for a box of so-called magic beans, which sends them on an incredible adventure involving onion babies, vicious cabbages, and of course a fiery dragon, because no fantasy would be complete without one. I absolutely love this 2-book set because not only was the artwork amazing, but I really enjoyed the way the author took a fairy tale and gave it an exciting modern-day spin. If you're a fan of graphic novels, adventures, fantasy, or all of that wrapped into one, you'll definitely enjoy Mighty Jack and Mighty Jack and the Goblin King. You can find these books in the graphic collection HAT. Just be sure you read book 1 before you read the sequel.
Hi all of you Book Bunch fans out there, my name is Aiden and I'm so excited to tell you about the last book I read. Written by Helen Frost, Salt is a fantastic book. Set during the War of 1812, Salt is a novel in verse about the friendship between Aniqua, a Native American boy, and James, the son of a British settler. The two 12-year-old boys have enjoyed spending their days fishing, trapping, and exploring, but their friendship is slowly being ripped apart by war. James admires Aniqua's skills and awareness, while Aniqua tries to ignore James's destructive personality. They are both told not to trust each other, which makes the two friends begin to despise each other. I really enjoyed reading this book because it reveals some American history through both sides of the story. You can find Salt in Fiction FRO.
Hey Book Bunch fans, I'm here to tell you about a book called Witch Catcher by Mary Downing Hahn. It's about a 12-year-old girl named Jen who has moved to the mountains of West Virginia with her widowed father and her cat. They've moved into a castle-like estate that her father inherited from her great-uncle Thaddeus. While things go well at first, Jen is upset to realize that her father has fallen for a strange woman named Mora, who is very suspicious and causes many doubts about the veracity of the love that she has for Jen's father. But Jen's also not happy when she realizes that Mora is engrossed in getting her hands on the special glass globe that she's found hanging in a window. But that ends up being the least of Jen's worries when even more strange things begin happening, along with Mora's behavior becoming more malicious than normal. Eventually, Jen ends up caught in the middle of a supernatural battle to try and save an enchanted race with her own life at stake. I really like this book because it's filled with suspense and horror that isn't as cliched as most horror stories. I feel like anyone who's ever been faced with a tough decision could really relate to Jen. I would recommend this book if you like suspense, horror, or Mary Downing Hahn. She's a really creative author and has written many other great books. You can find Witch Catcher and many others by Mary Downing Hahn in Fiction HAH.
Hey Gaddy's Mail, today I'm here to tell you about a book called No Rules, the fourth installment in the Friday Barnes Detective series. It's about everything that happens when someone starts wreaking havoc at the boarding school known as Highcrest Academy. Somebody has fired all the teachers while their genius private detective Friday Barnes has been deported back to Switzerland after finding out that she has never applied to become a U.S. citizen. Along with that, Friday's frenemy, Ian Wainscott, seems to be the person everyone suspects. Then there's a new vice principal who's been acting really weird. Friday is on the case and hopefully going to prove Ian's innocence, save her school, and find out who's creating all the chaos. This is a book that I would recommend if you read books 1, 2, and 3 in the Friday Barnes series. You can find Friday Barnes under Fiction SPR.
Did you ever think how creepy an abandoned amusement park might be? Just imagine Six Flags or Disney World with no more people, just dusty ticket booths, fading paint, litter blowing along the overgrown paths, and the eerie sounds of creaking empty rides. If that sounds kind of spooky to you, you're right. I'm excited to introduce a brand new perfect pick called Closed for the Season by Mary Downing Hahn, which features an old amusement park called the Magic Forest, which has been closed for years but may contain clues to a murder mystery. If you're a fan of suspense novels, Closed for the Season has it all: a murder, missing money, an eerie atmosphere, and two friends who might just be brave enough to visit the Magic Forest in the middle of the night in order to catch a killer. Closed for the Season won the Edgar Award for Best Mystery, and I don't think you'll be able to put it down once you start reading. You can find Closed for the Season under the letter H in the Perfect Picks.